So I've had these last 24 hours to look back at everything you said, Ian, and reflect both on what you said, your tone, reflect on our past. And I've come to the conclusion that yes, you and I, the warrior and the devil dog, we need to fight. Not because of your little threats, but because you are right about a couple things, Ian. In the past, you and I were supposed to go toe to toe several times, and several times I backed out. But not for the reasons that you think. I wasn't running out of fear of hurting you, Ian. You forget who I am. You forget where I came from. This little patch on my cover, my nickname, I earned those. Devil dogs, Marines, we are the ones that run towards the gunfire. So when I backed out of the fights with you, Ian, it's because of our past in XCW. You see, I wasn't in a good headspace, and I was afraid of what I would do to you, Ian. You see, you and Jackie in XCW were just little pawns to me. But I looked at you as little brothers at the same time, because if you remember right, I never quite hurt either of you as much as I did the rest of that XCW roster. But what's in the past is in the past. And now, everyone says this, but I am a new devil dog. And I feel like back then, I did wrong you. The accusations that you and Harvey somehow had part in the death of K-Baby. I realized that that was all right up here in my head, and I was losing my shit, and it was clear. But now I'm not so sure. Now I think that there was something very broken inside of me then. And I see that it wasn't anything to do with either of you. So for that, I owe you, like I owe so many others here. And I promised when I came back, if Drew allowed me in that ring, I promised to make it right to you, to Harvey, to so many others, to he himself, Drew Gessner, that I would do things the right way this time. If you wanted me in the ring, Drew, I would be in the ring. And if you're allowing me to take on Ian, the Scottish Warrior, at the next pay-per-view, the Devil Dog will show up with his boots laced. Whether I'm whooping ass or taking an ass whooping, it doesn't matter, because I owe it to you and I owe it to the fans. So yes, Ian, this is your response. 24 hours, whether I'm late, whether I'm on time, I don't give a damn. But the 24-hour response limit you've given me, yes, Ian, the next available time, you and I will finally square off. See you then.